up, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of my NBA What If series. It's a series where we play NBA 2K26 My NBA mode and take over the reins as GM, if you want to call it, and see if we can turn this team. And in today's video, we will be covering the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning champs, and see if we can turn this team into a champion within 3 years. Let's get it. All right, so first things first, we go to today will be where we're starting from. And in theory, 2K should be updated so it reflects the result of Game 7 against San Antonio, in which they lost. Yep, everything looks good there. We're going to be downloading the 2026 user-created class just because they're going to have the most authentic names and players in that draft class. But yeah, we are now 2 days removed from I think when the Thunder lost in that Game 7. Just briefly kind of going over this game. Wow, they played 8 people. AJ Mitchell was out. Jalen Williams was out. I'm surprised they didn't play Isaiah Joe. Felt like he was getting some time in the Spurs series. Yeah, it's weird. Huh. I wonder why they didn't play him at all. Seems weird. I mean, granted, he only played 2 minutes one game. Oh, maybe he's only playing like in blowouts. That could have been it. But yeah, I mean, frankly, if I'm the Thunder, right? When I was watching that game, there's a couple things I didn't understand. Wembanyama had like his 5th foul with like 8 minutes to go or something like that in the fourth. I might be wrong. Maybe it was like 5 minutes. But you got to figure like that. If you just they kept them in the game, so if you just attack Wemby, right? Like that's totally changing how they operate as a team. And so I didn't really understand that. I mean, look at Luke Cornet. He only played 6 minutes. Played Wemby 42 minutes, which is like Spurs were just like, okay, we're still gonna play him, even though he's in foul trouble. Yeah, it was like the Thunder were they thought maybe he had 4 fouls. Like that's the only explanation I can think of. Like you just gotta attack the guy who's in foul trouble. Even the commentators were talking about that in the moment. They didn't talk about it after the game. I never watched the post game, so maybe they did talk about that. But yeah, it just was a little bit shocking that you don't go after a guy who led the team in rebounds and points with like 8 minutes to go with 5 fouls. I mean, granted, Chet disappeared, but I mean, you got to figure that's opening so much more space for SGA or guys like Keyshawn Wallace or any other kind of paint penetrator like in the guard spot to just get like a layup. Because I mean, you're taking out like the Stifle Tower, whatever you want to call him. Oh, no, that's Gobert. What am I talking about? But the alien, Wembanyama. You figure you're taking him out of the game that way. I don't understand why they didn't attack him more. I mean, frankly, I think the Spurs Knicks matchup will be great. I'm rooting for the Knicks in this matchup. If you guys are curious at all, just I have a lot of family in New York, so I've been kind of following them these playoffs. But it's going to be a great series. Yeah, I mean, in the sim it goes to 7. I think it is a toss-up more than people give credit to the Knicks for. But yeah, I mean, I think Thunder definitely were the best team going in. Granted, they're the reigning champs. Spurs had their number in the regular season, but yeah, just coaching seemed to be very questionable, especially in the Spurs series. So don't know what happened. If there's some stuff behind the scenes that's going on. I know like a lot of trade rumor mills started happening once like a lot of these teams got eliminated. Like, oh, like are the Thunder in the running for trading for Giannis? Things like that. I saw one take that was actually pretty interesting. They talked about how Jalen Williams is the biggest winner of the series, or on the Thunder at least, because he showed to them that they need him if they want to win. He missed this game. They won the last game he played. Or no, did they? No, they didn't. I'll take that back. But ultimately, the game he didn't play, they lost. So maybe Chet Holmgren's a guy that they try to put in a package for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Frankly, I think that's a mistake because I think Chet should be the starting center long term. I know you got Hardenstein for now. He's still relatively young, but I think Chet, he still has tremendous time to blossom. But I mean, yeah, all NBA player only get what 4 points, 2 points. That's not going to cut it, especially in a game seven. So we're going to go ahead and sim. Again, the name of the game here is to sim 3 years at max and basically just see where we are at after this sim. If we win a championship in 1 year, that's it. I think probably it's going to be one of the easier teams to win with. Just for the lack of a better reason than them being the defending champs. They still have a lot of their roster intact, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, we're going to see if we can maybe improve this team to maybe get past, a potential game seven against San Antonio. Because right now, San Antonio and the Thunder are the two best teams in the West, and they seem to be the best for a while. But yeah, I digress a little bit there. But all right, so here are player retirements. Some big names here: LeBron, Westbrook, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul. A lot of big names there. Luke Walton will retire. Jersey retirements will skip ahead. And draft lottery. So the Thunder do have a first round pick, but they kind of, the Clippers had a big run. It was looking like that pick was going to be top three, but right now it's slated for the 12th spot. You never know. We might get a better shakeout here in the lottery. Again, granted, we know the lottery result at this point. For some reason, 2K puts it in the off season, which isn't totally accurate. So, I mean, these lottery results are not going to be true to form as what is actually going to happen in reality. But if I'm the Thunder, right? Sam Presti, best GM in the league. If you don't know about him by now, even if you're an old NBA fan, don't be embarrassed. I don't think a lot of GMs are that well known, but I would definitely consider, researching Sam Presti. He's changed the game. I would say for the better, in the NBA. And the Thunder just got their first championship in technically Oklahoma history because they still have the Supersonics history, even though you don't really think of them. But yeah, it took a while for him to finally get that championship. But I mean, if you look at the teams he assembled, he gave them the best chance possible, getting Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, and then the years where he was able to get, was it Carmelo, Paul George, um, and Westbrook to package a trade deal that netted him, SGA and all these draft picks that really just set the team up greatly for the future. Yeah, I mean, he's the reason that they're like signing trades exist today. He's the reason that um like when I would say GMs have a short leash because of Sam Presti. They're like, why can't you be more like Sam? He's just a tremendous NBA mind, and I'd love to be able to, I don't know, just putting this out there, like work with him. He's definitely an NBA mind that I think you can learn a lot from. So that being said, definitely could assemble a great team here. Do we want to move up in this draft is the thing. This draft is one of the deepest I've seen in years since being an NBA fan. Right now, they have Kareem Lopez slated to us at pick 12. I think this draft can really change some teams' trajectory for the better. Maybe like this draft class is so deep. People are talking about like there being like top five or five first overall pick caliber players in this class. We actually have two first round picks. Let's see if we can't move up here. Okay, so they're all offers to move out. So not great moves there. In terms of like need, what would the Thunder team need? I mean, granted, they just weren't healthy. I think that's the biggest thing that people don't really think of when it came down to the series. I think a guy like Aaron Wiggins is maybe a guy we can maybe move on from. Caruso's a guy also in 2K. I know how great he plays in real life, but in 2K he regresses really badly. Um, yeah, like 3 years for 20 mil around a year. We'll see if we can't like package him in a deal to get us some like younger player. Wow, so Caruso for Bryant. That's pretty interesting. Pirtle. I'm actually shocked by the Spurs trade. I think in real life there would be no way they would actually pull the trigger on that trade. Man, 2K, you just gotta get rid of Brandon Clark in this game. Rest in peace, man. It's so weird to see him being a player in this game still. I know they still update the game. Obviously, we saw that with the Spurs being in the finals, but yeah, it is weird to see his name still there. Okay. Um, I mean, I think at this point we just sim ahead to the next pick. So wow, wow, we can get Darius the Cuff at 12. I think we have to take him. I know how stacked we are at the point guard spot, but oh my God, bro, Cuff, he could be number one pick in this class, in my opinion. And I'll pick up a guy like Nate Ament as well. We got some really good pieces here, and we'll sim to head to the pick in the second round as well. I'm not loving the players available here, so we'll try to trade out if we can. If we could get, if we can net 2 seconds, we'll take that deal. So I mean, yeah, I think we really lucked out here. Like a Cuff, he's a 78 overall. Yeah, wow, wow. I mean, he's tied for the third best player in this class. We got him at pick 12, so we really lucked out there. And then, yeah, Mentz. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty solid. Like I think one of the mocks had him going 12, so to get him at 18 is pretty solid, I would say. All right, so we'll move on here. Risky. It's a risky move, but I'm going to decline Hardenstein and Dort, but look to bring them back on this team for cheaper. Just because 28 mil for Hardenstein, with this team we have, is not going to be great for us long term. So yeah, Hardenstein for around like 12 mil a year is maybe even like 1050 seems more reasonable to me. And then Dort, he's another guy that 2K really has him regressing a lot. Dort's one of my favorite players in the NBA, period. But yeah, it is a shame to see him regress the amount that they have him regressing at. All right, so wait. So we got 5 point guards, which is nuts. Let's see if we can't move that around a little bit. Yeah, I think McCain's better as a 2. So moving him to the 2. Isaiah Joe, McCain, Kason Wallace. And then maybe Nikola Topic does become a little bit of a luxury item for us. I love the dude. If you guys don't know his story as well, like add that to the homework list. Sam Presti and Nikola Topic. Topic, like he got picked Picked 12 in 2024. He's the first player in NBA history, I believe. I saw this reported, but sometimes they don't always check all the facts. But I believe this to be accurate that he's actually the first player in NBA history to win a championship on a team without playing a single game. So I mean, that has nothing really to say about his talent level, but it is pretty shocking that he won a championship before he actually played a game. And then also, he missed his entire season with an ACL, right? And before he got that injury in like EuroLeague, he was slated to be like a top 4 pick or whatever. But the ACL, hampered his career a little bit. And then he was supposed to play this year, um, like at the beginning of the season. But then he got a cancer diagnosis. He had testicular cancer. So he had to even come back from that. He missed a whole season in the NBA, then testicular cancer. It's just insane, bro. Yeah, it's insane. Like he beat cancer, overcame the ACL tear. He played some minutes this year. I don't think he played until like in February. But I mean, he's up and coming prospect. But in this sim, we are going to trade him just because, Darius Sikoff was available at 12. Otherwise, I would have definitely kept him along. I think he's a phenomenal player. So, I mean, to get 2 first-round picks for Topic doesn't seem like enough. I think he's maybe worth like 3 or even more. Yeah, we'll do that. Denver top 5 for 3 picks, pretty much. Okay. So, yeah, sorry to see Topic shipped out, but I think we are heading in the right direction here with some of these moves. Kenrich Williams will look to bring him back into the fold as well. And then, yeah, Hardenstein. We're just waiting on him, right? Oh, no, we got Hardenstein and Dort and Kenrich. So maybe do need to get rid of one more player, actually. I mean, yeah, Sorber. I mean, he's a 71 overall at 20. I think we do cut him with the injury. No way we can't release him. Is that a rule? I don't think I knew that. That's a strange rule, if true. Let's see. What else can we maybe get rid of here? I mean, yeah, I don't want to get rid of Jalen. Chet, no. Wiggins, 9 mil for 78. Yeah, might be time to go. We get 2 firsts with, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, yeah, we'll bring back Kenrich, Dort, and Hardenstein. We can renounce those guys' rights. And, okay. So, yeah, I mean, we signed those guys for cheaper, which is great. I'm going to move Dort to the 3, because I think that's the better position he plays at. Yeah, so he goes up in overall. And, yeah, I think we're good to go here. I mean, we got, what, 5 first-round picks? We traded 1 away, so we net like 4 picks for 2 players. I'd say that's pretty solid. Neither of them were starting for us, mind you. So, I mean, I think we could get a lot better, too, with what those picks end up turning into. But, okay, so going into 2026, 2027 year, we got Kason Wallace, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Hardenstein, AJ Mitchell, Jared McCain, Isaiah Joe Dort, and Jalen. And we still got a Cuff and a Met coming off the bench, still not playing yet. And, oh yeah, forgot to trade Caruso. Slight oversight on my end. But, okay, so I mean, so Caruso's healthy. So we'll definitely look to trade him first chance we get. I think maybe we wait just to the trade deadline, get to that point. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll get some good offers for him. I mean, he's a phenomenal defender. Again, 2K, I think, undervalues his ability a little bit. But I mean, Bald Eagle still has it. Steph Curry, NBA Cup MVP. It is crazy to think, like, the Thunder didn't win with Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. 3 MVPs of the league. And I mean, they didn't have, like, it's not like they didn't have anyone else. Like, they had, who was it? Cephalosha. They had Derek Fisher. That was sick when they had Fisher. They had, who else? They had, I was a big fan of Andre Roberson. That's a name I think people forget about. He just got hit with tons of injuries, but I thought he was legit. I thought he was sick. Let's go 10 deep, actually. Don't know why our minutes are all down. Don't like to see that. The Cuff's still not getting time. Okay. And then who else do they have? Serge Ibaka, as people call them. He was sick. I love Ibaka. I thought he was gonna like that was kind of like around when I first got into hoops, and I mean, yeah, he was scary. He was scary for sure. I thought he was gonna be like, you know, perennial all-star. I don't think he ever actually got an all-star nod, come to think of it. I think he's more deserving than some other players, for sure. So yeah, we're getting hit hard with these injuries here. And wow, Cuff and Ament are still not in the cracking the rotation for us. But okay, so I think we do, like I was talking about earlier, I think we do look to trade Caruso, especially with Dort getting more minutes than Caruso here. I mean, yeah, 10 minutes per game, 18. He's only getting two points a game for us. If we can couple Caruso and some Thunder firsts, we should be able to get a pretty good haul in return, considering his contract. Yeah, so like Miles Turner would be a good add. Max Strus, Corey Kispert, ooh, Wendell Carter Jr. You know, that kind of fits our team. We could definitely stretch the floor with him as well. Levert, Grayson Allen, oh, Naz Reid. Naz Reid's great on paper. I think he's a great player, but in 2K, I think he's really underrated. Like he's just not as good in 2K, and his regression is like terrible. I think maybe Wendell Carter is who we pull the trigger for. It is enticing to do this trade with the Wolves because I think Wolves could be a potential threat, and I just think Caruso's contract is going to hurt them in the future more than Naz Reid will hurt us. But we are giving him 3 firsts. Let's do the Magic. We're saving more money. Yeah. All right. We'll do the Magic. We'll do the Wendell Carter deal. 3 firsts is nuts. You know, Wendell Carter Jr. is not that guy, but maybe that was more of like the Magic just didn't want to pick up that extra money. So okay, so he is starting for us. That's interesting. So yeah, we'll go ahead and continue the sim here. So I mean, number one in the power ranking, number one in the conference rank. If we win the championship this year, it's uh episode over, and it's hard to imagine, hard to believe that we're actually in episode. Was it 28 now? It feels like just yesterday I um started this series. This is the 3rd year, by the way. I've been doing this series, so if you guys haven't checked me out yet on my socials, please do. Interesting here. Points of emphasis for Mark Dagnall. Feed the post, average tempo, crash glass, protect the paint, conservative D. Okay. So Keyshawn Wallace, 1 to 2 weeks, and then Sorber, ACL. It does suck. We couldn't have cut him to create a roster spot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I meant to do contract extensions. Shoot. Okay. Who would have been? Ooh, Mitchell. Damn it. Yeah, we tweaked. We messed up there. Hopefully I can bring those guys back, but yeah, it is going to be hard to compete with some of the other offers. Yeah, we definitely tweaked there. But okay, 56 and 14, we might not be able, might not even get there. Might be able to win it all in this season, hopefully. I mean, definitely very stacked team here. You know, we still got SGA, back-to-back MVP now. 66 and 16 is what we finish. MVP goes to Wembanyama, Darren Pearson, Rookie of the Year. 6-man Colin Sexton, Wembanyama, Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved, Victor Wembanyama. LaMelo Ball, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, JB Bickerstaff. Okay, so I thought we had the best record. A little shocked we're not getting some of these end of the year accolades. Like no SGA here is shocking. All right, we did get second team, so we'll take that. And Chet, third team. Okay. Chet, all defensive first team as well. Sweet. And yeah, wow, 2 rookies. Just didn't get enough time to make any of the end of the season accolades there. So right now, 10 deep. We got Hardenstein in the mix. Sorber is now healthy. He's 21 years old, 75. Has he never played a game? That's shocking. Huh. So we got Cuff. Didn't really play much for us. How many games did he play? Wow, 3 games. And then Ament, how many did he play? 4. So yeah, I mean, Yeah, would have liked to see them get a little bit more playing time, but I mean, yeah, I mean, this team is the wrong team for them to get, playing time here because we're just so stacked overall. So we'll face off against Durant and the Rockets first round, although Durant is not starting, and they have former Thunder Aaron Wiggins here. I mean, let's check this out real quick. The Rockets just not have Durant? So, okay, he is injured. Broken wrist day to day. Okay, so he should be back in the series. So we'll sim this game one at a time. Simcast this joint. All right, we're up one. We're up 5 at halftime. Still tight game. All right, we'll take game one. All right, game two. Here we go. So I think Durant was out game one. I think he is returning this game too. I never understood the whole cupcake stuff with Durant. Like the amount of stuff he did for OKC. I like. I don't know. It would have been sick for him to stay there, but it did seem like Thunder at the time just didn't have all the pieces they wanted to really compete. But yeah, that was a weird time. All the cupcake chants. Do they still feel that way now? Any Thunder fans out there, please let me know. And I mean Thunder fans. Like you're from Oklahoma. Like your taxes are Oklahoma, done in Oklahoma. All right, so we win game 5 and advance to the next round. We take out Durant. Okay, so that's a big notch on our belt, so to speak. Taking out future MVP, or I mean future Hall of Famer. Chet is balling. Wow. Okay, that's what I like to see. And now we play the Warriors. Man, so we go from Durant to now. Wow. Okay, so is Steph out as well? Nah, there's no chance. He's out for this season. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So this game just got a lot different. I mean, fair to the Warriors though to still make it this far and to beat us, mind you. How the hell they beat us? How are they beating us? All right, so we lose game 1 to the Warriors. I mean, still got Jimmy Buckets and Porzingis, so that's still a tough beat. Jimmy Butler, one of my favorite players all time. Just such a relentless force of a player. Gotta respect it. Would have liked to see more success come his way. Hopefully, Father Time isn't coming for him just yet. Hopefully, he gets a chip before he hangs it all up. All right, we're up 3-1 here. All right, here we go. Game 5 in OKC. Come on, let's knock off this Warriors squad. Gentleman's sweep would be nice. There we go. Ooh, and I mean, yeah, we're going through it here. It's a rematch of last year. Look at the playoffs we've had. Durant, then Curryless Warriors, granted, but then Spurs. Jeez, coming off of Game 7. So hopefully they're a little bit depleted. Let's check out their team. What injuries do they got, if any? Whoops. Spurs. So Harper is out season. Okay, that's massive. And Champagnie season. Wow. Those are some 2 big time players for them to be out. So I mean, on paper, I think with those players out, we should be in good hands here. But still, Wembanyama is going to be the biggest problem. They still got Fox. They still got Castle. But I think on paper, this could be the year. We win 2 out of 3. Could be the second chip in 3 years if we handle this first team. Okay, so lose by 7 there. I think a lot of fans in the West Conference, at least, felt as though in real life this series was kind of the NBA Finals, thinking that, whoever comes out of the East is just going to be a cakewalk. I really don't think so. At least I don't hope so. I think the Knicks show that they're a good team. I don't think they played great, like the best teams possible, but I think like in the manner in which they did win should make for a good series, even if it was against the Thunder. All right, so Pistons are awaiting the Thunder and Spurs here. We are tied 2 games apiece. I'm not worried. I think, it might be another best of 7 type of deal here. All right, so we lose by 12. So now they're in the driver's seat. All right, guys, come on. Step up here. They got Harper and what's his name out. So we need to come up huge here. Wow. Okay, so Game 7, here we go. Can the Thunder come out with this Game 7 win? Wow, we're looking good right now. Oh, they're coming back. Plenty of time to go, too. All right, we'll take it. Wow. SGA 27, Western Conference Finals MVP. Kate Cunningham, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Thunder against the Pistons. How are we looking injury-wise? Isaiah Joe's out. What's his injury? Broken ribs. Okay. All right. Man, McCain's an 85 overall. That's insane. And Mitchell, 86. Man, dude, they're so stacked, bro. It's like unfair. We got Wendell Carter Jr. starting. So, that's a good ad, I think. He's getting 10 and 7. That's not bad. I'll take that. And, stretching the floor for sure. 37% he's shooting from these 3 of these playoffs. That's awesome. Chet, 39%, 37, 47, 30. Yeah, we are lighting it up from deep. 48 for McCain. Tort, 44. Wow. Pretty impressive. Kenrich, what's he shooting? He hasn't shot it. Joe, 57. Wow. All right, so Pistons, Thunder. This could be it. So they got Norm Powell now. Okay. So pretty much the same Pistons team. And then they got Norm Powell, I'm assuming, over Duncan Robinson. I assume they still have Duncan Robinson, I should say. But you never know. I think on paper we should still be able to beat this Pistons team. I think, I'll call it Thunder in 6 is my guess. All right, up 9 after 1. Big time second quarter. These are the games that should be guaranteed wins because we have home court. Now heading to Detroit, tough place to win in. Let's see how this Oklahoma team does. See, down 8 after the first. Okay, down 11 at halftime. Can we come back? No. So yeah, they had our number that game. All right, so here we go. Game 4. All right, down 2 after 1, down 10 at halftime. Yeah, it looks like they're coming out. We got a series here, guys. We're tied 2 games to 2. Keyshawn Wallace, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren. Okay, Isaiah Joe, Sorber. All right, we want to keep the streak going. We want the home court teams to keep winning here, but after the next game, we got to reverse it. It's a tight game again. Tie game, a minute left. Let's jump in. 2 games away from a championship. Can the Thunder win 2 in a 3-year span?
Cunningham looking around, and there's the drive. Now Duran to take the lead.
Can't leave him wide open.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a burst.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Come on.
Wendell Carter is up there with Payson Wallace. And it's Mitchell, then there's Shane Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's McCain in at the 3 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Where are the boards?
Down the 3.
Yeah, that's game. Jesus,
Yep.
that was embarrassing. Like, SGA is guarding Duran. We don't have a single. I mean, Carter's out there. I don't know why he's not guarding Duran. That's insane. So now we are in the hole, 3-2 against this Pistons team. They stole a game on the road from us. We need to return the favor here. Man, the Suns team just disappeared. We're down like 20 points in the third. Need a mount a comeback here. Wow. Pistons win in 6. Down 2-0, come back and win the next 4. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, I'm actually shocked. Definitely thought that would have gone the different way. But, I mean, here we are. Second year sim, here we go. All right, reject that. Okay, so this year, all right, so we got the Thunder via Chicago trade we made. Wow, we got 3 picks. Milwaukee potentially, the Clippers, and the Bulls. Skip ahead. Wow, we got none of them. Oh, so Pelicans kept that pick anyway. Okay. All right, whatever. Oh, wait, so we got 7, 9, and 11. Okay. 7, 9, and 11, and 28 from the Spurs. Okay. So, I mean, we definitely have some room to work with here. The Nolt's contract expired. I'm going to look to bring him back. 850. Sure, we'll sign him. NBA draft time. All right, so this class, Cam Williams is the top guy. I think we just kind of see how this draft kind of comes to us here. Sim head to our pick. Got some trade offers. Berries, Zaya Evans, Payne Pritchard, Zay Jackson. 2 firsts from the Hornets. That could be interesting. Sexton. I'm kind of a little curious here. He's a free agent. Okay, I was going to try to trade for Giannis. Definitely, I think we could have been able to pull a trade off of that caliber. Who is available right now? Hugo Yimka, McCory, Nicholas Kaminia. So, I mean, yeah, they're not guys I usually would want at that pick. Let's see if we can't trade all of these picks. Let's see what we might be able to get. 7 and 9. Gigi Jackson, Fleming, Grimes. Yeah, not great. Not great there. 7 and 11. How about that? Brandon Williams, Jackson, Flemings, Grimes, Robert Williams, Nurkic, Wiggins, Guy Santos. Okay. Let's do 7 and Wendell Carter. Because, I mean, 20 mil, we can definitely use that, I think, for a better player. Or 2 players. Yeah, I mean, Onyeka Okongwu could do that. Wiggins, Sarr, Tyson Daniels would be insane. Did we try the Dyson Daniels move? Zubats? Ooh. Zubats and Robert Williams. We'd probably trade Sorber if we didn't want him. Wow, DeJounte Murray. I mean, we're so stacked at point guard, though. It is a weird trade if we did do that. Naz Reed again. Kristaps. Oh, there's one trade I kind of liked. So the Kongu one could do. Dyson Daniels would be good. If they had another center as well. Wonder if we try to do, was it the Hawks that had a Kongu? Did I pass the Hawks already? Yeah, okay, Kongu. Thunder, Clayton. Then Sorber. No, he can't. And then if we did Kenrich. Thunder requires 13 more than allowed. Okay. So maybe like, if we did, maybe Isaiah Joe. Oh, he's not. Okay. Maybe Hardenstein? Jalen. If we did Hardenstein, sent to the Hawks. I mean, yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, Kongus is what? He listed as a center? Yeah. So it's, if we didn't want to do Hartenstein, I think, yeah, it might just be we do this deal. And then if we don't want him, what? Why can't we get their picks? That's annoying. Clifford, Clayton, Koa Pete. We just exchange Koa Pete for a Ment. I mean, 20 and 75 overall versus the same thing. Okay, yeah, we're skipping that trade. Okay, we'll do 7 and 9, see what we can get. I'm tempted to just trade out at this point. Mock trades. Cam Williams. Who picked him? Well, he just says a power forward here. Okay. So I mean Sixers. Let's try the Sixers. I'd move Williams to the center spot if I could. And then yeah, let's trade Carter. 27, 28 pick. The 11th pick. Okay, the 9th pick. And the 28th. And we'll give him some seconds. Okay. Cool. And then we'll trade out, I think, with these remaining picks. 7, 11, and for 9 in a first is one offer. Oh, they're New Orleans and Clippers. Okay, so it's a pick we just traded them. If we trade out with pick 9, let's do the Hornets. If we do 2028 unprotected, that'd be more ideal. Man, holy crap, how many second round picks do we have? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. So we got Williams. We'll extend, yeah, Williams and Joe. Okay, that works. Kason as well. Alright, and then I want to move Williams, Cam Williams, to the center spot. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, and then we probably could trade Sorber. Yeah, see what we can get for Sorber. Got like Kobe White. Yeah, we can move him to the 2. I'm not mad at that. Or get a 3. Or yeah, see if we could do Kenrich and Sorber. Kenrich and Sorber. Mitrov, Kelly Oubre, Nurk. John Collins would be sick. Oh, John Collins is on the Spurs. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll do that trade. And then, what else? Collins, Holmgren, Collins, Ament. And then Birdier, who are we waiting on here? Kason Wallace. Oh my god, did we tweak? Wait. Okay, so we have Mitchell, we have McCain, and then Wallace is, yeah, restricted. Okay. So wait, waiting on Wallace, and then a small forward. Oh, Jimmy Buckets? We can't afford, yeah. Wait, who's the 3 we got rid of? I'm tripping out right now. Do not recall. Alright, best available player, I think we just go for that. Whoever that is. Najee Marshall would be sick. Big fan. Marshall, DJJ, Najee, Hunter. I mean, scheme fit, they say Hunter. Strother. Restricted though. Shamit. Man, Shamit, I love him, dude. He's so good. I'm trying to. I kind of gave him a nickname, Damn It Shamit. Just it's like he's that good. Like, damn it. That's what the other teams are saying. Hopefully that sticks. I like it. All right, Najee, Diamond Crafty Layup Artist, or do we get Crafty two-way MIDI scorer? Inside scoring, playmaking. I feel like we already have a Dort type with Hunter, so I feel like Marshall fits in the other role if we want to do that. Okay, so we'll bring in Marshall. Marshall. All right, so cap hold on Wallace, and then we should be Gucci. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Cap hold, cap hold, cap hold, cap hold. All right, so we got our team. Hopefully a Cuff and a Met get better after another year under their belt. And yeah, we just really truly see how these rookies develop for us, our prospects. As we head into year 2 of this sim. All right, sim regular season here. Connect for Mitchell, no thank you. We should still be 10 deep. Don't think we need to change that at all. Brandon Berries, no, skip that. Jerome, no. All right, so we got 10-4 so far. We're all right for now. Ty Jerome. Man, they're really trying to get Jerome. Or they're really trying to get rid of Jerome, I should say. 19-8, 20-8 right now, 21-8. Donovan Mitchell, NBA Cup MVP. Okay. No. Man, they're really trying to make us. No, dude. God, these trades are annoying me, dude. Like, no, we're not getting rid of our guys, bro. What a good. Ooh. Evan Mobley. Nah. No, yeah, it's not great. It's not the most ideal there. You know what? I'm gonna explore the Giannis trade at the deadline. Don't know what team he did end up signing with, but yeah, maybe put together like a Jalen Williams package or something. I don't know yet what I might do. Ooh, I mean we got AJ Mitchell, we got a Cuff. So yeah, if that's not enough to move the needle, we definitely have enough guys to potentially pull that off. Yeah, I mean we're so stacked here, bro. Jesus. Doran Wallace, okay, they're injured. Williams isn't even in the rotation. Both Williamses. Marshall, Joe, Ament. A Cuff's an 84 now. It's huge. Alright, so where is Giannis these days? Oh wait, this will tell me. Oh, he's on the Bucks. Oh, he's injured. No. Okay, so you can't do that. That sucks. Contract extensions. Mitchell will resign. 15. Oh, he declined. Okay. 3 years for 15. There we go. Isaiah Joe, minimum. That's going to help us. And Jalen. Is this J? I think this is J Will, right? Is it J Dub or J Will? I constantly forget. I'm terrible at names. Okay. I mean, yeah, again, not the best start to the vid so far. I mean, we made it to the finals, so that's great. But yeah, I thought for sure this would have been one of those 1-year sims. But yeah, I mean, we ran into a good Pistons team. I mean, Pistons definitely had, on paper, everyone thought they would make it to the finals in real life. But yeah, so it makes sense that we did lose to them because, like, they're no slouch of a team. I think JB Bickerstaff, is a tremendous coach, so definitely has his guys heading in the right direction. But okay, Jokic wins his what now? 4th MVP is crazy. Rookie of the Year, Tyron Stokes. Christian Anderson Jr., 6-man. Defense Player of the Year, Wemby. Kasparis, Jakusionis, Most Improved. Clutch goes to Jokic. Dagnall, Coach of the Year. Okay. Let's see. Chet, second team. Shy, third team. Shocking to see that. And no Thunder again. The Knicks got a all NBA or all rookie team player. So okay, they're going for it. All right, so Warriors are our opponent first round. Wow, they've added Kyrie Irving. Don't know if Jimmy Butler's around, but they also have Taylor Hendricks. Wow, okay. So game one against this Warriors team, you know Kyrie's going to be a threat no matter what. Like Uncle Drew can still ball until he's like 60. So yeah, it's gonna be scary to watch. How did the Uncle Drew nickname come about? Is that just some random name they cooked up for those videos? I haven't watched those videos in like forever, man. Like, I can't even tell you what company was behind Uncle Drew. I don't think it was like Nike. I want to say it was like who was it? I don't even remember, dude. That's crazy how long ago that was. This game goes to overtime and we still lose. 38 for Shy and Holmgren. Wow, they got Rollins back on the Warriors, mind you. Wow, 30p for 3 players is crazy. Wow. Wow. All right, so we're up 2-1 against a team we played in the conference semis last year and gave them a gentleman's sweep. All right, guys, come on. Let's capitalize here. Let's win this one. Okay, I mean, it's high 2-2 here. A little bit nervous. We're fully healthy, which bodes well for us, I think, overall. But yeah, I mean, Kyrie Irving's a monster. All right, so we take care of business here. All right, so game 6 now in Golden State. Please let us win this one. We're up 2 after the first. You know, go out to a pretty good lead. Looks like we'll take it. All right, so they gave us a little bit of a scare there, but we're playing San Antonio now, round 2, and they're fully healthy now. Looks like they've added Santi Aldama. I mean, hopefully our team can get the best of them here. Yeah, I mean, this Spurs team, such a mixed bag. You know, they might seem like they're out for the count, but they can come back. Yeah, low key, like they're really a scary team. Like the emergence of the Spurs prospects, if you will, has just been insane. Like the regular season compared to the playoffs for like guys like Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper are like night and day. Like, I mean, they weren't terrible, don't get me wrong, but like they're getting major minutes in the playoffs and stepping up. Like, if it wasn't for a couple games that Dylan Harper had, they might have lost to that Portland team. Like, there was 2 games or so where he just stepped up, and like Dylan Harper, a year or 2 or 3, he could be like MVP type level player. Like he is scary. But all right, so right now we're up 3-2 here. Trying to see injury wise how are we looking. So Williams got an injury, and let's see what it is. Bruised rib. Okay, still no Williams yet. And the cuff. How did he do this year actually? 12 points per game, not bad. Big jump in minutes, so I love to see that. All right, game was it now 6 against the Spurs squad. All right, we're down 3 after 1. We're down 7 at halftime. Starting to come back in this one. Overtime again, and finally we get the best of them. So we advance and play against the T-Wolves. And yeah, same team. Naz Reid's gone a little bit worse. They have us starting Cam Williams here, which might mean that Hardenstein got injured. Yeah. Twisted knee. Not great. Not great, but, you know, we give the rookie a chance to shine a little earlier than expected, but, you know, he's a Duke product. You know, they're made for big games, so we'll see how they do. See how he does. Down 3, late. Man, they came out of nowhere in that fourth. Yeah, it's a bad game to lose that one. We had the lead up until like the last 4 minutes of that one. All right, game 2. Come on, guys. Again, we're just getting outclassed in the second half. Second half in like fourth quarter here. We got Wallace out 2 now. That is not good. Again, these injuries are just catching up to the Thunder. I don't know, like, SGA being MVP and all, you'd like to think he'd be able to, like, take over in some of these games, but just like that, we're down 3-0 in the conference finals. Jeez, man. This is not the way I thought this sim would go, I'll tell you what. Okay, so we avoid the sweep here. Can we come back down 3-0? It's never been done before. But you like to think with this Thunder squad could pull it off? No, wow. Wow. We lose. And Wolves win in 4 against the Hawks. I'm shocked. I'm with you guys. I definitely thought this would be a 1 or 2 year sim. Never did I think it might take the maximum amount of years for the sim to potentially win a chip. But alright, we sim ahead here. Don't change any of the rules. The lottery will come. Again, we have 2 potential chances to get the number 1 pick. Charlotte and the Clippers. Wow, the Spurs get the first pick via Boston. Wow, Boston is just cheeks at this point. That is crazy. Dude, that is so scary for the Spurs to have a first overall pick, like product like that. Okay, so this is where I think we get a little bit greedy. So if we're going to try to pull this trade off, right? Who do we trade is a question. I think we put Giannis at the 3, which would make sense for Jalen Williams. Will they just take that straight up? No. Okay. The good news is the money works. We don't have to add another player to this deal. But yeah, I mean, some of you Thunder fans out there might not like this trade. Maybe you might prefer that we get rid of Chet, over Williams. But I just don't see that being more realistic. I think this is the way to go if we want to try this out. Alright, well, that's 29. Alright, we'll have the 10th pick. Okay. We might just have to add all these picks. I mean, realistically, this is a pretty reasonable offer, I would say. If you just compare, like, their ages. Come on. Nope. Even still, wow. Alright, let's take 8 and 10. And 29, nope. Still no, wow. No way they won't even go for that. That's actually crazy. Alright, so gonna have to get a little bit more creative here. Cavs. Okay, so they're looking for another player. Alright, so this gets a little dangerous. Let's see. Marshall in the 8 and the 10. Come on. I feel like we're so close, too. Mitchell. No, I don't want to get rid of him. I guess Dort. Or sorry, not Dort. Joe, Marshall, and the 8th pick and the 10th pick. No way. What? Bro, like, I mean, dude, I hate the stars in the 2K, man. Stars make no sense. You're telling me he's a 5-star player, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stars total for 5 stars. Like, how is that not moving the needle here? Alright, so Collins. Collins and Joe. And the 8. And the 10. And 21. Bro. If they don't pull the trigger on this... Wait. Who did we have earlier? It wasn't a Met. I'll do Jalen. Take that out. Okay. Okay. Jalen Williams, John Collins, Isaiah Gio. Okay, yeah, that's insane. That is insane. Dude, I can hear the Bucks fans screaming at me. Like, how the hell can you not accept that trade if you're Milwaukee? Like, all the time he's been in the trade conversation and all that, for him to, like, for the Bucks to not pull the trigger on that deal is insane. Absolute insanity from them. Alright, we'll do that trade. Looks like it should be a good deal. 10th pick. Well, no one wants the 10th pick. What? Okay. That's bonkers. Alright, so 10. What else? What can we get rid of here? We just need an upgrade somewhere. I'm not seeing it, though. The fact that Kason Wall's in 83, like, actually bugs me. Like, he's so poorly rated. It makes no sense to me. Alright, so Marshall. If we can get, like, small forward upgrade, be great. Small forward. Like Dylan Brooks. God, man, there's gotta be somebody here. Just look at best overall. Just trying to see if there's some deal here that would make sense for us to do. Like Payne Watson, can we swing that? No, it's gonna be too much. If we added, well, if we were to add Isaiah Joe, 79, 79, a 10. Yeah, I feel like that would work, right? Maybe if we just did the seconds. Oops. Wait, add, nope. Take that out. Add 2 more seconds, and then this should be reasonable. No, okay, so I'll put in the 10th pick then. Take out these. Okay. So you add Payne Watson, good defender. Okay. Cough and Ament we'll bring back in. McCain as well. Alright, Birdier, who do we have? Harnstein. 2-year minimum. And then Wallace, he's unrestricted. 10 for 4. He might leave. It's a little bit of a low ball offer. I get that. But yeah, and then so McCain, we could bring up, in theory, bring back McCain, Wallace, maybe Kel Johnson we could bring into the fold. Take a player away from the Spurs in theory. And then Dort, we did offer, yeah? Oh no, we didn't. Okay, so oh my god, no way he's gonna leave. No. Why didn't did he not show up? I swear. Okay. 4 for 2. Okay, so he'll stay. I do not want to get rid of him. I want him to stay. Alright. So, should be good. Or no, we're still missing one more guy. Oh, we're waiting on McCann. Okay. Cap hold. Yeah, we'll just see this through. Alright, cap hold. Alright, year 3 of the sim. Did we get better? Maybe. Payne Watson, adding him might have been a good move. Might not have. I mean, we tried it. We tried the Giannis trade. I've done it, like, just on my own, and it's worked out. So, yeah, I'm not sure why I just didn't in this go around. Alright, let's check this out real quick. So SGA, McCain, Williams, Holmgren, Hartenstein, a Cuff, now an 87 overall. Payne Watson, AJ Mitchell, Kason Wallace, Cameron Williams. No need a Ment though. Would like to see him in the fold. John Collins getting minutes over a Ment. Okay. Maybe like that to be switched. Let's go 12 deep for a little bit. How are we only second in the power ranking? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm actually going to disable CPU trades, I think, as well. Let's go like a month like this. Just so we could see if 2K still wants to start or give Collins minutes over a Ment. So Collins is out. Okay. 1-2 weeks in day-to-day. Alright, so we'll go 10 deep. And then a Ment should be, yeah, 9th man. Okay. Hartenstein 12. Okay, so yeah, I mean, some injuries here, but I mean, we're 11-5 to start. Hopefully we get a little bit better. So yeah, year 1, lost in the finals. Year 2, losing the conference finals. So I'm hoping that's not a sign. I'm hoping that's not a trend. That's not like the trajectory we're going, because, you know, we're winning playoff games, but you're just running into some great teams, frankly. Yeah, I just don't know what this team is really missing. It could just be like 2K screwing us, because they tend to do that when you're one of the higher seeds to kind of make it more interesting, I guess. I mean, and when we jumped into the game, you saw like the IQ some of the games would have. Like they had SGA guarding Jalen Duren in the final. Like what? When would that ever happen? All right, so how are we looking injury wise here? The Cuff is out. Hardenstein 1 to 2 weeks, 2 to 4 months. Okay, not great, but still, a Met is our 9th man, so I do like to see that. Get him some more time, and in theory, gets better. I mean, yeah, we're definitely on track for the 40-20 rule. So 46-15 right now. So I think realistically, 63-ish wins is, I think, should be pretty reasonable. But yeah, if you're new to these videos, once we hit the 3-year point, it's episode over. Payne Watson, how's he doing for us? For 36, 11, 5. He's doing okay. I'll say that much. He's not getting the same minutes, but I mean, he's a good defender. And we steal him from another Western Conference team, so I love that for us. As much as you can like steal players from teams that you're going to be potentially seeing later on, is great. Granted, we traded away some guys. That trade was Najee Marshall and what's his name? I'm blanking now, but anyway, Caleb Wilson MVP. Wow, Rookie of the Year, Muhammad Diawara, 6-man, Josh Giddey. I'll start with Thompson, Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved Christian Collins, Jokic, Clutch Player, and Coach of the Year Billy Donovan. Wow, the Bulls team to beat is what it sounds like. Okay, so SJ gets 3rd team, Chet gets All Defense 2nd team. And we are able to, wow, 2nd seed. So first time in this series, or the sim, we do not get the 1 seed. Hartenstein's still out, 4 to 6 weeks. And is Ament our 10th man? He is. Okay, so that was kind of our goal in the beginning. No Dort now. But okay, so we are facing off against Memphis round 1. Is Ja Morant still here? Doesn't look like it. The Bansta, Gigi Jackson, Zach Edey. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the same players we know. I'm going to go ahead and sim this game. Sim this round. 2 games to 1, 3 games to 1, 3 games to 2. Okay. Thank God. So this Spurs team, same team, but we've had their numbers so far in this sim. So see if we can do it again. We face off against this team every year, by the way, which is actually pretty crazy. And we've had their number in the sim, at least. In real life, they have it, but in this sim, we've been able to take 2 out of 2 in the playoffs. Let's see if we can go for 3. Okay, so we win game 2. All right, here we go. Game 3 in San Antonio. Is San Antonio a nice place? I really don't know. I hear like it's a mixed bag from different people. And, you know, remember the Alamo and all that? Couldn't tell you what that means. I know it was a battle or something. But, yeah, like, is it actually worth going to the Alamo when you're in San Antonio? I don't, that I don't know. Alright, so 2 games to 2 here. Then they have, what was it, the riverboat walk, whatever it is. It's like a river that just goes through the city. Like, is that super inconvenient? Can you just not drive to that side? Are there bridges? You know, there's so many questions. Alright, we're up 3 games to 2 here. Alright, pretty good lead. Okay. Alright. Up 4 games, or we win. Yeah, 4 games to 2. Face off against Dallas now. Let's see. So they got no Kyrie Irving. Reed Shepherd. Wow. Okay. So Shepherd went from Houston to Dallas. Wagler. I'm not seeing a Cooper Flag. Does that mean he's injured? Because that would be huge for us if he is. Season. Wow. Okay, so that's a huge weight off our shoulders there. But I mean, wow. They're coming out strong, man. Damn. Why can't we not beat this team without Cooper Flag? I mean, we made it interesting there at the end, but that's a punch in the nose off the bat. Bro, what? What is this Mavs team made of? Alright, here we go. Comeback. Yes, thank God. Damn, this Mavs team is scary, bro. Like, what is in the coffee out there? Why did I say coffee? It's the phrase is water. It's late here, guys. Alright, there we go. 2 games to 1. Oh, Cup is injured. That is not good. I mean, granted, he's off the bench, but still, he's a good player. Okay, up 3 games to 1. Here we go. Come on, guys, it's within our reach here. I have my eyes closed, which you guys obviously can't see, but come on, guys. Let's finish it. Oh my God, come on. We needed that one. Do we have another injury? Or was that the Mavericks talking about their injury? The Cuff and Watson are out. And the Cuff's done for season. Okay, 3 games to 2. Come on, guys. Don't let them force a game 7, please. Please. They forced a game 7. Guys. We can't. Atlanta is waiting for us, man. We could beat Atlanta. Let's just beat them here. I know we just gave them their home court back, guys, but come on. Do it for me. All right, here we go. Yes. There we go. Chet. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Garland, Peterson, Ricochet, and 91. Are you kidding me? That's insane, dude. Oh my God. Hopefully we take this, man. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's playing at least. Watson's banged up. A Cuff's banged up. All right, let's go for it. Come on, guys. Last series of the sim. Let's get it. Let's get second championship in a 4-year span for the Thunder fans. All right, game 1 we take by 24. All right, here we go. We're down after the first. Come on, guys. Cannot let them steal a game from us. Come on. No. Okay. Tied series. Scott Advice gave us some tips. We didn't adhere to them. That might be a problem. We were down 16 here late. 7. Down 2 games to 1. Guys, what is going on with this team? Okay. We got to win in Atlanta, guys. All right, we're starting to come back. SGA just needs to go off. Simple as. Bro, how are we down 3-1? Bro, is this Thunder team just like, was it a one-hit wonder, that championship team? I didn't think it was. It's kind of showing me that it is, based on how we've done. Oh my god, they're coming back in this one. Okay. Alright, we forced a game 6 at least. Alright, here we go, guys. Come on. We're getting a healthier as this series progresses, but we can't lose any more games. And man, that's it. Man, couldn't get it done. I mean, look at the team we had, but just Darren Peterson overcame us. 2 finals trips, losing the conference finals. Definitely could have gone a different way in this sim, but yeah, McCain, how is he just down -3 like that? Like, what? How's he done? This is 0 points, really? He didn't even take a shot. Why is he even on the court? SGA, I mean, Mr. Consistency here. Chet, it's okay. It's good. It's good. Jalen, it's fine. A cuff, you step it up, yeah. And then Mitchell, good. Watson, yeah, it's serviceable. Yeah, McCain, really not doing much there. I mean, in 3 games in the finals, he had 9 points, like total. It's not going to cut it. And then Cam Williams, yeah, I mean, solid outburst for him. Yeah, Wallace, man, Wallace is my guy, man. I'm such a big Wallace fan, but 2K's done him wrong here, I think. Ament, okay. Dort play much? No. Johnson, no. Hardenstein, no. Collins didn't play either. Wow. Yeah, I mean, just couldn't get it done, man. It's ridiculous, actually. Of all the teams and all the sims I've done, I have 2 sims left, really. I haven't done the Spurs or Knicks yet. The 2 last teams in the NBA, and never would I have thought that this Thunder team, after winning a championship, at least in the sim, wouldn't win another one in the next 4 years. It's pretty amazing. We lose twice in game 6 in this sim. Pretty amazing. Yeah, wow. And to be able to beat the Spurs team 3 times, was it? No, we lost. We lost that year. Oh no, we didn't. That's this year. That's real life. Yeah, so I mean, just couldn't get it done those 3 years. But I mean, I'd like to think they're in the right, we're like a step closer in the right direction. If this, like, the current team isn't able to cut it, like, we've added Darius Cuff, we added Williams, we added Ament. Hopefully those are going to be key pieces in the future that can contribute to the Thunder team. So, like, if we did do a longer sim, maybe we would have been able to win a championship. But yeah, I used to do 5 years. Now we're just doing 3. But yeah, it's unfortunate I couldn't get it done for you Thunder fans out there. But that's going to do it for me in this sim. This is how it shook out in year 3. And yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, CZC YouTube. Check me out on YouTube at CZC. And yeah, we'll see how this finals plays out. I think as of the release, as I'm filming this, it's I started this Monday, June 1st. So this will probably come out in 6 days or so. Probably after maybe after game 3 of the finals. So yeah, we'll see where the finals is at that point. I'm gonna make a prediction that it'll be 2-1 Spurs at that point if we are through 3 games. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.